I'm your special surprise guest, by the way. So I love, let me see what's in here before I take it out. I want to pull out things, put it on my desk, and it could be things kids should not see. So we're just going to have fun for an hour. It is my sincere belief that the hour is going to make a huge difference to your life. What I'm going to share with you is accumulated knowledge and experience from past 10, 11 years since I got inspired by someone else to do something about my own life. At that stage, 11, 12 years ago, I thought I had everything organized for my own life. By that time, I had qualified as a chartered accountant already. I'm from Zimbabwe, for those who don't know. I'm sure the ladies have picked it up. You know, Zimbabwean guys. But by that time, I thought life was good. You know, I was a CA. I started my MBL with UNISA. I came out of Ernst & Young, and I was working for a dealership group as the finance manager for the group. And I had the opportunity, because I was always hungry for more. And I spent a lot of time working with dealer principals and general managers, and I really wanted to go into operations. So I said to the CEO then, can I go and work in operations? And he said to me, why would you want to do that? I mean, what's the point, you know? Why don't you go and work for a bank? Imagine that. And I said, I don't want to work for a bank, but look where I am now. But anyway, and he said, don't do that. You know, I said, no, I've got to go into operations. And he said, okay, you want to go into operations? I trust you. I think you can do it. You don't have the experience, but I'll support you. So I was in Harare at that stage at head office. And I went into Bulawayo as the dealer principal, and I got there. So I got there in the first 3 months, and there was Mr. George Super Duper. I thought I knew it all. Walked into operations, pretty big operation, 900 people in it as a dealership, selling 100 cars, etc. Within 3 months, the business was almost grinding to a halt. Because I walked in with my financial mindset, and I said, guys, so what you're going to do? You're going to cut costs, you're going to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't work in business. It's a completely different world being, you know, a finance person to an operations person. The CEO came for a visit, his quarterly visit, and you don't want a CEO to come for a visit when the business is not doing well. Went through everything. At the end of the day, as he was leaving, he says to me, listen, you have two options. Okay? I'm going to give you some suggestions in terms of what to do, because I know how you work now, you operate now, you think you can make a difference. If you don't do that, I can't leave you in this position. I thought I was going to get fired. It was being nice. So he said, okay, fix it. Get out of this office, go into the operations, go into the workshops, go out into the field with the sales guys. Go and do some work, and things I know will change. Because he also was an accountant at one stage. Told me, I'd like you to speak to you. And this gentleman is going to just talk to you about life and achieving goals, etc., personal management. And I think it's worthwhile. And I said, who is going to teach me anything about life and management? I mean, I've got it all going and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I didn't have much choice because I'd been given the warning, so to speak. If things don't get changed, I'm in big trouble. So I agreed to meet this guy. And I met this guy on a Wednesday afternoon. I'll never forget that. And the guy comes up to me and he says, just forget about who you are and everything you've achieved. Tell me your top 10 goals in life. I said, what? He said, I just want to know your top 10 goals. And I battled. You know, I said to him, no, you know, the guy said top 10 goals, and I battled. I could not, I mean, I said to him, well, you know, I want to finish my MBL, and he says, well, that's not really a goal because you're already doing it, so it's going to finish at some time, you know. What else? Well, I want to get married, you know, I'm going to get married. I said, but you told me you're engaged. Yes, well, that's not a goal, it's going to happen. And he says, what is your life all about? And I battled. Now I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to take a minute just to ask you. It's a pity you don't have pieces of paper. If you have, good for you. When you get home, write it down. Just think it through in your mind. I'm not going to ask you to speak them out, but what are your top 10 goals? What is your life all about going forward? Just give it thought for a minute. Where are you taking your life to?